Hey guys, welcome to my channel, or welcome back to my channel. I hate telling this story so much. I tell it to my friends, they fucking laugh at me. As you can see by the title, this is a story of the worst Tinder date I've ever been on in my life, which says a lot because I've been on two others where one of the times the guy said he was gonna kidnap me. So the fact that what I'm about to tell you is the worst, I'm not lying. This story is 100% true, authentic. I wish I was lying. But without further ado, we're just gonna jump into it. If you're gonna click off of this video, at least leave a like, subscribe maybe before you do. I mean, it's up to you. This definitely happened around April-ish because things were still kind of quarantine-y, but at the same time, things are opening back up. So that is the timeline in my brain. It had to happen like April. Like I said, we met on Tinder. At the time of quarantine, first starting, I was so fucking bored. Tinder was my best friend. Tinder is a good ass laugh sometimes. Like the pictures, the bio, it really just be a good time. Tinder has made me laugh, cry. I felt a lot of emotions because of Tinder. If you're watching this, Tinder CEO, maybe sponsor me. I don't know, this is a good ad maybe. Yeah, this particular day, obviously, I was swiping through Tinder. I saw this guy, I thought it was super cute. I liked his energy, I liked the way he dressed. He had really cool colored hair. I thought it was so cute. And we obviously matched because on Tinder, I'm a bad bitch. I know my angles. That's just the way it is. So we immediately hit it off. I don't know how, but we just did. We had the same energy. We liked the same shit. And I was like, here, take my number. Please text me, you're really cool. And he did. And it's so weird how we immediately clung to each other, talking every day, every night, falling asleep on FaceTime. Who the fuck still does that? Literally, if you do that, you're fucking married. I don't care. I'm 21 now. He was kind of younger than me. He was 19. And we were talking about one night how he was a virgin. That is a focal point of this story, unfortunately, okay? And he would low-key try and be nasty. I'm which was obviously weird because I just met you on an app, you know what I mean? It's I'm not really there yet. I'm not comfortable there yet. Even though sometimes I would feed into it because I was fucking bored, but other than that, it was no, you know what I mean? So we spend days texting all day, all night, talking on FaceTime, falling asleep on FaceTime. And after, I want to say 3 days, he's like, I want to meet you. Which, I mean, I wasn't opposed to it really. I did not know this man. He could have been a psycho. But at the same time, it's I've been in the house for 2 months straight. I need some adventure. So we end up trying to plan something. It didn't really work out that well because we both smoke or whatever. And he wanted to smoke with me. Which, I kind of have this thing where I don't, what am I trying to say? Where I do not smoke with people I do not know. Being tweaked out with people I don't know is really, really, really stressful. A quick story time. In this story time, I was at a graduation party with my then boyfriend at the time and my 3 friends. We were drinking, smoking, whatever, and everything hit me at one time. I was I have to go to the car.
I am tweaking out.
So my boyfriend comes with me and we're sitting in the car and I keep forgetting who this man is. I'm who the fuck is this man? I'm low-key scared. My ex is a unit of a man, tall, dark skin. I'm dude. Ever since then, I don't know. I've just been low-key scared of weed, but I love being high by myself around my longtime friends. I don't mind. Yeah, that was that tangent. Back to the story. I was I kind of don't want to smoke with you right now, not till I'm further acquainted with you, which he kind of understood. It seemed like he did, but that was a red flag. So it takes us a couple of days to plan something until I'm let's just go on a little car date, get fast food, sit in the car, eat, talk, whatever. In between the failed plans and the real plans, 2 days. And in between those days, we're obviously still talking a lot. And when the date comes, I'm super nervous because when you click with someone, it's will you have that vibe in real life? Like, you don't really know, you're super anxious, and that was like my standpoint on it. So the day comes, whatever. He's like, should I pick you up? I'm like, okay, sure. Which, you know, maybe I should not have let him do that. I didn't know him, but once again, like, don't be like me. Don't meet guys that you've known for like a week. So the day comes, he picks me up. We go to Chick-fil-A. I love Chick-fil-A, not anymore because they fund Trump. You know what's due. I noticed that he's not saying thank you to the people, which low-key, I don't know why this bothered me so much, but like it just did. I'm one of those people that just get bothered by little things. And I'm like, oh, he's probably like kind of rude, you know what I mean? But he pays for my food. I low-key pretended I didn't bring any money, but that is neither here nor there. He bought my food, period. And if you know where Chick-fil-A is, then you know the big parking lot. If by chance you're watching this, you're not a local, then hi. By our Chick-fil-A, we have a big like Lowe's parking lot. It's like Lowe's parking lot. Chick-fil-A is behind the parking lot, in front of the parking lot. It's Chick-fil-A, the parking lot, Lowe's. We exit Chick-fil-A and park in the Lowe's parking lot. And I noticed that people were also coming from Chick-fil-A and parking in the parking lot. People were also leaving Lowe's, driving past us, going out of the parking lot. So we weren't by any means alone. It was super public, which I didn't mind at all. I was already fucking nervous. So we park, we're just chilling, eating, vibing. We like the same music, and you know, we're just talking, having a okay time. It wasn't like the worst time ever at first. At first, it was not the worst time ever. And so, so we finished eating or whatever, and we're just talking. He's telling me like, you're so pretty, you're so beautiful in person. I'm like, oh, thank you. You know, it's not a lie. Like, you're really cute in person too. And he's like, you know, thanks. Do you want to kiss? I'm like, I have this thing about kissing where like, there's a moth in my room. But as I was saying, before I was really fucking interrupted, I have this thing about kissing where I have not kissed anyone since my ex. I was dating for like 2 years, and it's been like a year since we broke up, and in that year I have not kissed anybody, which I probably should have said because of like Corona, but my first thought is like that. I tell him that, and he seems to be very understanding about it, which did not last very long because he asked me again and again and again. I'm like, maybe like not right now, like I did just meet you, like, no. So once again, he seems to be understanding, and there was these times whenever we would be like just talking about like whatever, and he would be like, so do you want to kiss? I'm like, no. Then again, we would just be talking, and then he goes, I want to fuck you so bad. I'm like, ugh. This is the point where I am getting uncomfortable, and like, I didn't drive there. I can't just be like, oh, I'm gonna go home, like, and I was really scared to be like rude and like say no. I mean, I did say no, I did not fuck this weird ass man, but I'm like, like maybe next time. I literally said maybe next time because I just fucking met you. If I had $1 for every time I had to tell any man no because I just met you, I'd be fucking Jeff Bezos. I'd be Jeff Bezos times 1,000,000, because men are just weird, and you have to reiterate the fact that, hey, no. But that did not stop him from asking me again and again and again. So at this point, it's like, okay, well, maybe I should go home. I don't want to be like coerced into doing anything that I don't want to fucking do. And that's what it felt like at that point. One, I want to point out that I'm 21 years old, okay? I've had my shit of car sex and that shit is immature as fuck. If you like car sex, I'm not dogging you at all. It's okay, like it's a vibe. Like sometimes it's a vibe, sometimes it's just hot and sweaty and you don't want to do that. I've had my years of that already. I'm not going back at all, for nobody at all. Oh my God, I hate this story. After like 45 minutes of sitting, talking, in between being coerced, he's like, oh, I kind of want to like leave. I'm like, okay, like where you want to go? Me like a dumbass, I should have been like, yeah, just take me home. But I didn't. We actually ended up driving to, I don't remember which store, but it was a parking lot that was super empty. The place was open, people were coming in and out, but very scarcely because it was like a furniture store. I don't remember what exactly store it was, but a lot more empty, secluded than the other place, which, you know, I probably should not have went. Mind you, this is not that kind of story. Like, I'm not a bitch that can be like pressured into really doing something that I don't want to fucking do. I just kind of thought, like, if this man does try anything, he's like 5'5", he's skinny as fuck, like I can take him. Like that was my first thought. If this man tries anything, I can take him. Again, we like move and everything's fine. Like we're vibing, listening to music. Like we like the same music and like hobbies and shit, which made it like kind of enjoyable when he wasn't asking about like fucking me, you know what I mean? He is again asking, hey, can I kiss you? I'm like, I said yeah, because it was like keeping harassed or like just fucking peck this nigga, and like I did. And it wasn't even that bad. I was kind of scared because I never kissed anyone like other than for like a while, and I was like, this is gonna be like weird, gross, but it wasn't. It wasn't that bad. Like I shouldn't have given him an inch. He took a mile. He's like, can I do it again? Can I do it again? I'm like, oh my God, like why did I give him anything? I do want to reiterate the fact that he was a virgin, but when I was a virgin, I don't remember being that like horny at all. I was just chilling until it happened. Maybe I don't know the times now. Maybe I'm getting old and young virgins are just horny. I don't know. If I select the wrong part of this shit one more time, and he like tries to tongue kiss me, but he wasn't good at it because he's never like done it before, which is understandable. I wasn't judging the man. We all been there. I'm just more experienced than you are, which, you know, isn't a bad thing, I guess. Like he was just not good at it, and I remember he let out like a moan, and I wish I was lying. Do you know how when people in movies like make out, they like that moan they do, like that generic movie moan? It was like that, like a, I don't want to like demonstrate a moan right, type. I was like we just pegged, like it. And I was like, wow, what am I doing here? Do you ever just, you're in a moment and you're like, how did I get here? Why did the universe bring me here in this moment? So he's asking to like fuck again. I'm like, no, like, no. He's like, oh, can I like feel your boobs? Like, one, who is walking around saying boobs? Can I feel your boobs? I said, like, whatever. Like, I just let him fucking do it. And he did it like he was doing a breast exam. I'm like, and the fact that I know he did not feel shit, like, because I have like triple D titties and I wear 2 bras every fucking day because I'm insecure about my breast size. And you know, I just know it just wasn't enjoyable. Cause I put my boobs with like 2 bras on and it just feels like, oh. Then, mind you, he did not even ask to do this. He puts his like hand in between my legs. And I wasn't really phased by it because like he couldn't feel anything. I have thick ass thighs and when I sit, they spread. So I know for a fact, like, you're not down there thinking you're doing anything, even though he was like these are my legs, this is my, you know, couch. And he's like, not even touching the couch because I have like a, so it's like, unless I get in position, that was my leg, ow. Unless I get in position like you're not feeling shit, which I did not get in position because you didn't ask to do that. 1, you didn't have my consent. 2, I don't know you like that. And by the looks of it, you don't know what you're doing. So I was just like, I moved his hand, I was like,
No.
And at that point, I was like, well, I think I'm ready to go home now. And he wasn't upset at all about it. He was just like, oh, okay, like I'll take you home, cool. He was a super nice guy. Just didn't work out. Just like did not work out at all. After that, I low-key ghosted him. I personally don't like being ghosted at all. I think it's a shitty thing to do to someone. But at the same time, it's like, I need to ghost you to get my thoughts together. Like, we're better off as friends, but now I don't talk to this man at all. I literally was drunk one night and I told him, hey, I'm gonna FaceTime you later. He's like, yeah, okay, cool. And like, that was the last time I ever talked to him ever again. I feel bad about it, but what the fuck am I gonna do about it now? That was like in April, mind you, so. Hopefully he has a new girlfriend. I didn't even tell you the part. I'm doing this whole story time. I did not even tell you the most important part. You're gonna think I'm lying because I did not put it in there, but I swear to God this fucking happened. Okay. When we changed parking lots, there was a time when we were kissing or whatever. Not even kissing, because he couldn't kiss, mind you. Pecking. We were pecking. And he let out a huge moan. I'm like, dude, you have to calm down. Like, it's not that deep. You have to shut the fuck up. And I looked down over like his side down, and he was like hard as a space rock off of just like pecking me. I'm like, wow. And I happened to look a little further down, and he had like a wet spot. Now, I'm not saying I think he nutted in his jeans, but I'm 99.9% sure he nutted in his jeans. Don't quote me on that. And the thing is, I wish I was lying. I wish I was lying. And that is one of the reasons I'm like, yeah, I can't do this, because is that normal? Like, I'm not a guy, I don't fucking know. But that's when I knew, like, you get in this thing, you're gonna last a minute. And I can't go for that. Like I said, we don't talk anymore, which, you know, is kind of a loss because he's a super like cool guy. Like, we probably would have been great friends if that day went differently than it did. So yeah, that is the conclusion of the story of my worst Tinder date ever. But this will probably not see light of day because I feel like I did a shitty job filming it. Hope you guys enjoyed this story time. If you did, please leave it a like and subscribe maybe if you're not already subscribed. Next is a $500 clothing haul. So maybe stay tuned for that if that interests you. I don't know. So I'll see you guys in the next video, I guess. Bye.